Monday Night Football. We are so close, boys. So this is going to be the last preseason game where we'll probably see a lot of starters. The last week, we're probably going to see little to no starters. But this preseason game, we will actually see the starters for the most times we have seen them so far. So we're probably going to see these guys most likely for at least a half. That's based on what I'm understanding is what we're going to see. At least a half. We're going to see preseason. We're going to see our starters out there. So if you're, weary and you don't want to, see any potential injuries happen, this is not the preseason game for you, okay? Because when you have starters in there for a half, obviously it's not guaranteed guys going to get injured, but you have a higher chance. It sucks that it's a preseason game, but hey, we need to see these guys out there. So going into this game, we are favored by 4.5 points, which is funny how both preseason games were favored, yet we're the team that really does not take preseason seriously when it comes to winning. Like, we take it seriously when it comes to, like, showing off how good we are or seeing the positional battles and stuff like that. But when it comes to actually trying to win, like, this is not how we operate. We don't really operate based on that fact. But we are favored in both of them. So, number one, keys to victory. And I guess a player to watch out for as well. Lucas Patrick. You need to have yourself a game. Now, I'm not sure who they're starting for the Commanders here on defense, but I don't think they're starting no complete starters on the defensive line. But again, I say that, but Lucas Patrick didn't look that great versus the Eagles' backup, so you just need to have yourself a really, really good game and just show us why you should be the starting right guard. That's all I want from Lucas Patrick in this game. Is if he can have a good game, Joe Burrow's protected. We don't have to worry about Joe Burrow getting hit and all. We don't have to worry about Joe Burrow having any issues. We could just kind of sit back and enjoy ourselves the preseason game where our offensive line does their dang job. Number two, I want to see Taj Brooks go off, man. I want to see Taj Brooks go off and have himself an actual, blow-up game. And I know it's preseason, obviously, but that first preseason game, he got 10 rushes, 30-some-odd yards, had one catch for 3 yards. It wasn't anything special. And I feel like there's a lot more special stuff coming with Taj Brooks. And I know during the season he'll get better and better, but this is an opportunity, I feel like, where he can just go out there and go crazy. So getting Taj Brooks more involved is another thing I really want to see. We did, again, give him 10 rushes last week, but other than that, we went with Brightwell a lot. And I don't mind going with Brightwell, but I just want to see more snaps with our boy Taj Brooks, especially because he's great in the passing game, too. He's a great pass blocker as well and can catch the ball. So that's number two. Number three, Shamar Stewart needs to have another big game. Shamar Stewart needs to have another great game and just continue to stack up those great games. And again, like I said, I think he will. But, man, it's one of those situations. And, again, this is what sucks about playing backups on backups on backups is you don't really get to see the starters as much and see how your starters do against their starters. But I will say that, even with playing the backups, the Eagles gave us a lot of crap, man, and I think the Commanders are going to do exactly the same. So those are three players I want to look out for is, again, Lucas Patrick, Taj Brooks, and Shamar Stewart. I want to see that. Now, from a more strict keys to victory, as I like to do, let's talk about that. So keys to victory. Number one, run the football. We got to get this rushing attack going. And why do I say that? Because I don't want to watch Jake Browning, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. I don't want to watch another preseason game where half of football is Jake Browning trying to perform heart surgery on a plastic doll, okay? I don't want to see it. And if we can run the football and we can move the football, we don't have to see that. And we can see less time of Jake Browning. Well, I love Jake Browning, but in the preseason, he's so bad. That's number one. Run the damn football. Run the damn football so that you can save all your fans from having to deal with cruel and unusual punishments. Number two, it's going to be actually get to the quarterback. Last week we had 2 sacks. Barrett Carter had one, and Brian had one. And that was it. And outside of that, we couldn't get to the quarterback to save our lives. Like, again, Shamar Stewart made a couple great plays, which was awesome. But outside of that, we could not get to the quarterback. It was a joke. We need to do something to be able to get to the quarterback. You know, again, Brian, we're talking about a guy now who can make the roster. Why? Because he made a play, because he looked good in that first preseason game. And if he looks good in the second one and the third one, he can make the roster. I think Hunter Cross III is going to be out there in this game. So he'll probably be out there with the first or second team. So we'll see how he does. But we just need to get after the quarterback. We've said it over the years, and it's so true at this point. You got to have someone who can get after the quarterback whose name is not Trey Hendrickson. You have to have somebody else. So whether that's Joseph Asai, Miles Murphy, Shamar Stewart, Chris Jenkins, whoever, we need somebody to be able to get after the quarterback. And number three, and finally, secondary, do your damn job. And that is beyond the beyond at this point. Our secondary looked so bad in that first game. And it's not our starters as much, but DJ Turner, I don't know. It's not our starters as much, but it's the Jalen Davis, the Brooks, the Lux. These guys need to look better. And again, listen, it was the first preseason game, right? And at the end of the day, a lot of times with first preseason game, you can throw that one up to a wash. First preseason game, first time they're out there in forever, it's a wash. Maybe they just had a bad game, whatever, right? Well, let's use that as cannon fodder to say that this could be the redemption game. Let's just do that. Look good. And also, I want to see a big game from Isaiah Williams. That's another one. He didn't have that great. He only had 1 target last week from Jake Browning, and to be honest, I feel bad for him because he is an absolute animal. He's a menace. He's a monster, and I feel like he didn't get enough, time last week to show how good he is. So, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Make sure to like and subscribe down below. I will be live for this game. Keep that in mind. We'll be live for this game Monday night. So, peace out.